Hey, beautiful souls! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going deeper than ever before, into a topic that has fascinated humans for centuries. What happens after we die? Can our birth chart, this cosmic map we carry from birth, give us clues about what lies beyond? Astrology is not just about love, career, or personality traits. It is, at its heart, a spiritual tool, a way to understand our soul's journey across time and space. If you've ever felt that this life isn't your first, or wondered if your challenges are part of a bigger karmic story, this video is for you. In Vedic astrology, the eighth house is known as the house of Ayushya, longevity, transformation, hidden mysteries, and sudden, unexpected events. It represents deep karmic lessons, major life changes, and the process of letting go of attachments. Rather than purely psychological transformation, in Jyotish, the eighth house is connected to past life karmas that bring unexpected shifts, crises, and moments that push the soul towards spiritual growth. This house also relates to occult studies, spiritual initiations, and the exploration of deeper secrets of life and death. People with strong eighth house placements, such as the moon, sun, or ascendant lord, often experience intense, fated events that change their direction and force inner surrender. The eighth house does not literally predict exact death, but symbolizes how one approaches transformation and the soul's readiness to detach from worldly ties. It is seen as a powerful house of spiritual purification, preparing us for the ultimate transition beyond this life. In Vedic astrology, Jyotish, our chart is seen as a karmic map, a summary of our past deeds and the lessons our soul has chosen for this lifetime. The lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu, are central to this understanding. Rahu shows where we crave growth and experience in this life. Ketu shows areas where we already have karmic mastery and natural detachment. Ketu in the 8th or 12th house often suggests a soul that has already experienced deep transformation or renunciation in past lives, and now seeks liberation, moksha, more than material success. Vedic astrology also uses dashas, planetary periods, and transits to understand major life transformations and potential exit points. However, even in Jyotish, exact death prediction is considered unethical and spiritually dangerous. Instead, the focus is on the soul's readiness and karmic evolution. Let's look at some key Rahu and Ketu placements that reveal soul lessons and karmic patterns. Ketu in the 8th house indicates a soul that has already experienced deep transformation or themes of death and rebirth. In this life, drawn to mysticism, energy work, and spiritual studies, Ketu in the 12th house shows a soul that experienced isolation or spiritual withdrawal in past lives. In this life, naturally attracted to meditation, solitude, and ultimate liberation. Rahu in the 2nd house. The soul needs to learn about self-worth, material stability, and voice. Lessons around building personal resources and developing confidence. Rahu in the 10th house indicates a drive for public recognition, success, and power. Soul wants to resolve karma related to career and social authority. Ketu in the 4th house points to a soul that in past lives was very attached to home and family. Now the lesson is to find inner emotional security independently. Rahu in the 11th house. Focus on community, networks, and achieving big dreams. The soul seeks to grow through social connections and collective projects. Now it's your turn. Which house do your Rahu and Ketu fall in? Leave a comment below and I'll help you interpret it. In Vedic astrology, the 4th, 8th, and 12th houses are called moksha houses, houses of spiritual liberation. They show how attached or detached a soul is to worldly life and its readiness to transcend. A strong 12th house suggests focus on spiritual retreat or solitude. Spiritual teachers and mystics often have powerful planets in these houses or strong connections to Ketu. Some charts even suggest a soul's last incarnation on Earth, although that's always more of a spiritual possibility than a certain rule. Understanding moksha houses helps us align with our soul's true purpose, live with more compassion, and see this life as part of a much larger spiritual continuum. In Vedic astrology, there's a special planet called Atmakaraka, which means the soul's significator, or the ruler of your soul's deepest desires. This is the planet in your chart with the highest degree, and it acts like a spiritual compass showing what your soul truly craves in this lifetime. If your Atmakaraka is strongly connected to the moksha houses, the 4th, 8th, or 12th houses, or to spiritual planets like Ketu or Jupiter, it might suggest that your soul is focusing more on spiritual liberation rather than purely material goals. This doesn't necessarily mean you'll live like a monk. It simply means there's a deeper inner pull toward freedom, truth, and letting go of attachments. You can find your Atmakaraka by checking which planet has the highest degree in your birth chart. Once you find it, ask yourself, is my soul more drawn to achieving in the outer world or seeking inner peace and transcendence? In Vedic astrology, the Nakshatras, lunar mansions, provide deep insights into your soul's journey. Some Nakshatras are considered more mystical and are said to belong to old souls, souls that have gone through many lifetimes and are closer to final liberation. For example, Ashlesha, connected to deep transformation and spiritual healing, Jyeshtha, indicates an ancient soul with leadership karmas. Revati, the last nakshatra, often points to a soul that is close to completing its earthly cycle. Uttada Bhadrapada symbolizes a soul moving towards spiritual service and release. You can find your moon's nakshatra or your ascendant nakshatra in your Vedic chart and see which spiritual themes resonate with you. Check your own chart, find your Atmakaraka and your nakshatra. Share them in the comments below, and I'll help you understand what they reveal about your soul's path and karmic lessons. Beyond houses and planets, your chart reveals soul contracts, agreements your soul made before incarnation. Saturn represents unavoidable karmic lessons, areas where discipline and maturity are crucial. Chiron, known as the wounded healer, shows old wounds from past lives that we are here to transform into wisdom and service. Some Vedic astrologers also look at nakshatras, lunar mansions, to uncover subtle karmic stories, soul intentions, and spiritual missions. Your chart is like a sacred script. It doesn't force you, but it offers a framework for soul growth and preparation for every transition, including the one beyond this physical life. So, can your birth chart explain life after death? Not exactly as a map of where you go or what exactly happens, but it does illuminate your karmic patterns, spiritual tendencies, and readiness for liberation. It shows your attachments, your potential to transcend, and the deeper lessons your soul chose. In the end, Vedic astrology invites us to live more consciously, cherish each moment, love deeply, and move beyond fear. If you'd like to explore your chart and uncover your karmic path, leave a comment or send me a message. And if you enjoyed this deep cosmic journey, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone curious about the mysteries of life after life.